Good morning, Shawnigan. Welcome to Community Time. We hope you enjoyed your flying solo day yesterday and hope that you're recharged and ready to take on the week ahead with enthusiasm. Our Heart and Soul broadcast today includes three major parts. First of all, we'll be hearing from Mr. Lupton, who will be giving a little bit of an explanation about the soul seeking program that we're about to embark on. Your advisors will be chatting to you about this program after the broadcast concludes, which will be interesting. Second of all, we'll hear from Noah and Leni again on the early LateShow, which is something to look forward to. And finally, we'll be concluding the broadcast with a bit of a student presentation. We hope you enjoy.
So Soul has worked really well so far, but I'm hearing from a number of friends that they're getting pretty zoomed out. So I was wondering if we're going to be doing online classes till the end of the year.
That's a really good question. And that feeling of being zoomed out or becoming zombies is a feeling that many of your teachers have felt as well. So the short answer to the question is no. We're not going to carry on with Soul as it is right through to the very end, even though it's worked out really well. After a number of really important brainstorming sessions where we debated the idea of having project-based learning in each class, we moved into something where we would have one project that each student would do. And that's the Soul Seeking project, which is a free inquiry or a guided inquiry project. What we've done is we've generated a whole list of what we think are super exciting topics that your teachers are really passionate about, and we put that in a Google Doc for you to look at and to select. If there's something in there that really inspires you, you would select that project, and then what will happen during the soul seeking process is that we would then guide you through your exploration into that topic. It really is so much about what you're going to put into it, and we offer that guidance. In exchange for all the hard work that we're asking you to do, we decided to take away the exam period for this year. So that should free up a lot of time for you. We think it's going to be a really exciting period.
So these projects that we're doing, I was wondering do we need to do one of the projects that you suggest, or can we come up with our own? And can we do it with a friend?
That's a really good question. So there's two types of projects that you can do. There's guided inquiry projects, which are the ones that you would select that your teachers have put forward for you. And then there's other projects that we would call free inquiry. And those are the exciting things that maybe you come up with that you want to explore that doesn't exist on our list. And both are totally acceptable. Maybe you're doing something super exciting and super cool already that you just want to formalize. We're going to give you that time and maybe a little bit of guidance and help in order to do that. So the short answer is no, you don't have to do one of the projects that we're suggesting. You can absolutely do something on your own. And if you want to work with friends, that's a great idea. Teamwork is a really important part of project learning. So definitely work with friends. All that we would ask is that you would create a project whereby each member of the team can contribute equally to the project.
Okay, so what does an average day look like?
That's a really good question, and it's going to be a little bit different for each student depending on the project that they're doing. One thing that we know for sure is that each day at 9 o'clock, you'll zoom in with the teachers who are assigned to help you as they guide you through your project, whether that's a free inquiry project or a guided inquiry project. Then throughout the day, depending on the team that you've got, there will be opportunities for you to touch base with teachers to ask additional questions. But mostly during the day, after you've got a little bit of guidance in the morning, you're going to be on your own, working as a team or as an individual to dig in deeply into the project that you selected.
What are the requirements for this? Is it being marked? And if it is, how would I get a good mark?
So the requirements of the project are really about the process. What we're looking for is that during the 9 days that soul seeking is on, that you are monitoring and you're recording the progress that you are making in the project, and that you're reflecting on a regular basis on how things are going. We are going to be marking this on the BC curriculum scale of a progression of quality. We think it would be kind of inappropriate to apply a percentage mark to a project that you've created and you've designed. However, we will create a rubric whereby you and your teacher together can reflect upon your progress that has taken place over the course of things. This will then appear as a separate mark or a separate comment on your report cards.
I have to finish the project in the time given. What if I want to do something bigger?
Great question, and a really important question too. No, you do not have to finish the project. Some of you are going to take on projects that are absolutely massive. For instance, maybe some of you are taking on a project whereby you're designing a video game that you're going to sell to Sony or to Nintendo. That actually might take you a little longer than 9 days to complete. What we would look for then is what is the progress that you have made over those 9 days. That's really what we're looking for there. So some of you will choose projects that can absolutely be done in 9 days. Others will be choosing projects that will take you a little bit longer to get done.
We're doing something very cool in one of my other classes. Can I continue on with that?
Absolutely. If there's something that's happening in your curricular classes that is really inspiring you, that's igniting your soul, go for it, take it on. Maybe even create some sort of extensions for it. And that's another point that I should point out. For those of you in grade 10 and 11 in particular, creating these projects across the board, you can actually take this, and if journaled properly, and use this towards your capstone project in grade 12. So in many ways, we're sort of taking care of a number of things. We're replacing the exams with this. You can take on your capstone project with this. And above all else, what we're really looking for is that you spend your time appropriately and properly during this period. That you pick a project that is useful, that is important, and that is relevant. And that's really what we're looking for. We're giving you the gift of time, and we're asking you for you to spend it properly.
Welcome back to the Early Late Show with Leni and Noah. Once again, joined by my wonderful co-host, Milena Yoich. Milena, how's it going?
Hi, Noah. Hi, Sean again. Thank you. It's going really well. I'm just here at the Earl household. Shout out to Olivia. It's a really pretty day outside, and I'm just looking forward to getting started.
Good stuff. We would just like to start this show by saying that this is going to be Leni and I's last one. And we're also looking for people to fill in for us. So if you guys think we can do a better job, which I'm sure none of you can, please send a message our way and let us know that you're interested. And now we'd like to take a look at what Mr. McLeod's drama classes have been up to. They've been recreating some of our favorite movie scenes.
That was lifelike as if I was watching the movies. I'm not sure if I can ever look at Benedict the same.
I know I definitely won't be watching Ferris Bueller anytime soon, thanks to Gunnar.
And then for our weather report, we're going to go to our remote correspondent, Madoc, who's on the scene. How's the weather looking out there today, Madoc?
That looks like it's going to be a good one.
Thank you, Madoc, for that very intricate report.
It was very detailed. And this week, we're going to be having a musical offering, so we're going to be taking a look at what alumni Amelia McIntosh has been up to in the musical world.
Hey guys, I wrote this song a while ago. I didn't know what it would be for, but I thought this would be a really good chance to dedicate it to the class of 2020. If I was in your shoes, I feel like the hardest part would be having to stay so far away from the people that you love, your friends, and those who you've considered as part of your family. And so this song's kind of about that. But just keep in mind that you're really loved and we're really excited for your future and your time is coming. All alone with those thoughts weighing on my chest, to dream of a future with you, I have to unbreak my own heart. You are missing from me and I feel it all the time. I'd risk it all for you. I would break myself in two just to have you back in my life, to hear you say my name. I would change it all for you. I can't count the things I do just to have you back in my arms, to hear you say I'm not dreaming anymore.
Amazing as always, Amelia. We just hope you'll remember us as your first media coverage when you're at the Grammys.
So again, we'd like to mention that this is going to be our last show, so we're looking for 2 enthusiastic anchors. Doesn't matter what grade you are, you can just contact Noah or I here or here.
Or here.
And you can contact film@shawnigan.ca here. Or, sorry, it's up there. If you're looking to do it, it's a lot of fun, and just let us know, and we'll contact you to see who's next up. Time here. This is the... Noah, stop. This is the...
You can't say Noah, stop. Thank you for joining us here at the early late show with Noah and Leni.
I thought we... Did you say Leni?
I said Leni.
You said Leni.
As painful as it is to... Okay.
You said Leni! Okay, so...
All right, ready? Sorry, Mr. Trafford. Okay, wait. I have to turn off a fan.
It's been a good time. Why do I keep just going on and saying it's been a good time?
Great job to everyone that submitted and submitted and. Why would I go with and? Okay, let's do this.
Jesus. Okay.
When I was saying it, I was like, what's it called? What's it called? Like, so that's why I had like that weird pause. I was like, musical offering. Like, what? And then I was like, musical offering. Okay, I'm just going to do another one.
It was just overwhelming to see the full seven, and I have to say that again, 7. I couldn't remember the word. I can't remember. Okay, cancel that, Mr. Trafford. I was like 7.
7. Wait. 7.
3, 2, 1.
And now the moment. What?
Do you see that though? I was just rolling with it. I was like,
that's showbiz, baby.
woo! Woo! And now stay tuned, please, for a very special broadcast for our wonderful staff.
Thank you for joining us once again at the Early Late Show with Leni and Noah. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Dear SLS staff.
Dear SLS staff.
Dear SLS staff.
Dear SLS staff. Thank you so much for all your effort in keeping us connected.
All of your hard work and dedication has not been overlooked. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
We really appreciate you.
We're really sad that we can't be celebrating grad with you this weekend.
But don't worry, we will find some other way to party with you guys.
We miss you guys so much and we love you.
Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing these last months to help us stay engaged and motivated. Wouldn't be the same without you guys. Thank you for going above and beyond every day.
Thank you for the familiar enthusiasm and dedication you bring to online learning each day. Your compassion and smiles have been such a form of reassurance during these uncertain times.
I wanted to thank you so much for your dedication to SOL classes. It's meant so much to the grade 12s that we can finish up our grade 12 courses to help us for our post-secondary plans.
Thank you for continuing to check up on us and continue our education in a time like this. I really appreciate it, and I know the rest of the school does too.
Dear SLS staff, thank you for making the Zoom classes so great. Hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you for being flexible and open-minded about this new situation, and your endless support is deeply appreciated.
Thank you for your commitment to our education.
We miss you. Keep being amazing.
Dear SLS staff, thank you for all your support and care.
Thank you for keeping us connected. Thank you for keeping us busy. Thank you for keeping us sane.
I just want to say a big thank you for constantly putting in the time and the effort to make sure that Zoom stays fun for all of us and to make sure that we stay connected not only to our peers but to our teachers.
I know it's been tough and not the way any of us want to end the year, but thank you so much for your endless support, hard work, and kind words during these unprecedented times.
Thank you for being amazing role models, like a second family to us and a shoulder to cry on or a friend to have a laugh with. You are what makes Shawnigan so unique and special.
Thank you so much for believing in us and supporting us through these difficult times. We know that many of you are doing this while balancing the needs of your young families.
We are grateful and we miss you.
Shout out to Mom!
Thank you for everything you are doing during this difficult time. We appreciate how hard you have worked and are so thankful for your continued support. Thank you so much, and we miss you.
Thank you so much for your love, care, and support towards us. I'm very humble and grateful to have you all in my life. You are always helpful and kind. I'm extremely appreciated for it. Once again, thank you so much for brightening up Himalayan kids' lives in Nepal. I miss you all and I love you all. Bye.
Dear SLS staff, I know you've been working very hard and I want to take the time to thank you for all your love and support. I miss you and I can't wait to see you soon.
Thank you so much for supporting us during this hard time. We can battle through it. Thank you.
We want to thank you for making our grade 12 year as best as possible despite the circumstances.
Your efforts have made Shawnigan a second home for all of us during these hard times.
Thank you for the time and effort you've put in to support our academic needs.
And thank you for working hard to make sure that our online experience is as similar to our in-person one as possible.
Thank you so much for your hard work so that we can learn from no matter where we are. I can't wait to be back at school and see everyone.
Thank you for all the hard work you've been putting in during these times to keep us connected and to launch the SOUL program. We miss you and we hope we get to see you soon.
Thank you for looking after us, leading by example, and reminding us what Shawnigan stands for.
Thank you, and we appreciate you.
Dear SLS staff, thank you for constantly supporting us inside and outside of the classroom every day.
We appreciate everything you do for us, and we all miss you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for keeping me productive and smiling during these hard times.
I know it's been tough and things are hard right now, but I want you to know that I really appreciate everything you do for me and the whole school. So, thank you.
I know a lot of us are separated in all parts of the world right now, but what you're doing makes us feel a little closer to home.
Dear SLS staff, thank you for making our lives at home and on the computers easier.
It's really appreciated and makes us miss school as least as possible.
You have all done so much to make sure that we all still feel safe and connected within our community, even though we're all miles and miles apart. So thank you.
Thank you so much for your hard work on and off the campus. We are very grateful for what you're doing.
Thank you for your extraordinary work putting together the SOUL program. Thank you for keeping us connected to our schoolwork, our houses, and to each other, even though we're so far apart. You guys are truly amazing. I can't wait till we're all back together again.
It is thanks to your kindness and understanding of what we are going through during this time of uncertainty that we've been able to find some grounding.
Thank you so much for the SOUL program so we can still connect with our teachers and our classmates.
Thank you for being so helpful and accommodating during these trying times.
Dear SLS staff,
thanks for all the support you've shown us.
Dear SLS staff, we miss you. And I know you've been working very hard for us. I want to thank you so much for that.
Thank you for all the hard work and time you've put into keeping our Shawnigan community connected. We truly appreciate everything you're doing for us, and we miss you guys.
Thank you so much for all your effort and also continuing to prepare grade 12s for university next year.
Dear SL staff, thank you for your hard work during these trying times.
Thank you for giving me a place where I feel that I can be myself.
Thank you so much for everything that you've been doing for us.
Thank you so much for being so patient with us online, and we miss you so much. I know this is a really difficult time, but I know we'll get through this together.
Dear SLS staff.
Dear SLS staff.
Dear Shawnigan staff.
Dear SLS staff. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
arigato.
감사합니다.
Obrigado.
谢谢，多谢.
For all that you do, thank you.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. Well, I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. We're still in bed at 10, work began at 8. You've burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother told you there'd be days like this. but she didn't tell you when the world has got you down on your knees. Yeah, I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with. Someone I'll always laugh with, even at my worst I'm best with you. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your